How grounded are you in your coaching and healing business? How well do you nourish your roots in order to thrive and prosper? Because self-care equals success when we're talking about running a business. So welcome to Unleash Your Inner Mystic right here in the Coaches and Healers Sangha, where we are gathering as healers and coaches to increase our impact by supporting each other. And I am joining you from my garden underneath my sweet little fig tree. And I had a gardening morning this morning, and often I find gardening to be a metaphor for life and business. I'm trying to not be in the glaring sun, so I'm in this dappled shade, so I hope you all can see me and hear me all right. So whether you watch me live or watch the replay, I'd love to hear from you. How are you grounding in and connecting to your roots in order to expand your business? How often do you remember to come back to your roots, to come back to the passion that brought you here, to come back to your big why? Why are you here running this business? It's not always easy to be a freedompreneur, to be running a business for yourself, often by yourself, but you don't have to do it alone. That's why we have this group, this gathering, this sangha to support each other. And so today I want to talk to you all about the difference it makes. And so, like I said, the gardening is a metaphor for life. I'm going to see if I can show you all what I have done here. Let's see, turn the camera around, and you can see all of my baby plants. I have some basil and some peppers. I have some squash and cucumbers and tomatoes. I planted some little flowers underneath my fig tree. I don't know if you can see those. And this morning, I'll turn my camera back around. This morning, I came outside to water my garden, and I had all these little babies in pots, and they were suffering. Their little roots were so dry, and they were getting too big for their little pots, and they needed to go in the ground. And I hadn't finished my work, so I rushed around to create the beds and dig the holes and get those roots in the ground and give them 3 to 5 heavy doses of water. And immediately, and I really do mean immediately, one of the tomato plants was very wilted, and she looks just bright and perky. Even the little blossoms came back. They were totally wilted. And then I gave them a little bit of loving, tender care, tucked in their roots, and gave them water. And now they are all bright and thriving and ready to grow. And so this is such a great metaphor for your business. Are you tending to the roots of your business? Are you tending to your own well-being? Because if your practice falls aside as you step into the practice of doing business, then your foundation will crumble out from under you, and you will not see that success that we're all going after as we step into this venture. So, hello, beautiful Kelly. Thank you for all the love and sparkles. I can feel those sparkles tingling in my heart. So grateful to see you today, my sister. So, how do we tend to our roots? So, one thing that I actually encourage you to do is to physically ground into the earth, to get outside, touch the earth, If you have a little garden like me, then that is wonderful. I'm not going to show you my feet right now. They're very dirty from walking around in the dirt. And I'm receiving so much energy for my business by taking the morning in my garden. And this is in conjunction with the time I spend on the yoga mat, the time I spend in breathing and qigong practice, the time that I spend taking the time to nourish my body with grounding, healing, earth-based whole foods that come from the earth in the least processed form possible. Plenty of water, because if you allow yourself to put all of your energy out into the world, if you forget to redirect it onto yourself, then there will be no business for you to depend on. If you start from the inside out, then you will be overflowing with energy, overflowing with ideas, overflowing with the capacity for connection, because that is possibly the most important attribute to bring to the table. And through self-nourishment is where we get the energy to connect with others, to offer our gifts, to serve at the highest level. And so we're going to do some exercise around grounding and earthing today and connecting to our roots. Kelly says she's worked up to being able to be outside everywhere barefoot. Feels so good. Yeah, I grew up running around barefoot and in the dirt in my garden. I decided to stand instead, just to okay, I'm just checking my connection. If I drop off, it's not my intention. All right, so let's get on with the practice for today, because that is my favorite part of these videos. And if you don't know me, most of you do in this group, but as new people come in and watch this video, my name is Kira Lonnie, and I help healers and coaches master their energy to serve at the highest level, to always be on their game. And so one of the ways that we stay on our game is by giving ourselves a break and by turning within. So that's what we're going to do for a few minutes here today. So if you happen to be a freedompreneur with the freedom to do so and the time and space as you watch this video to actually take me outside with you and take your shoes off and touch the earth with your feet, please do. And I want you to know that if you live in a city, if you live in a very, very cold place and you don't want to get frostbite, you do not have to have bare feet on the earth in order to be earthing. Hey, Coach Nick is here. So good to see you, my friend. Thank you for all that you do. So if you are outside with your feet on the earth, congratulations for joining the club. And if you are in an office, if you are in a chair, just take a moment to tune into where your feet touch the earth, because we are all connected to the earth, even if you're in a high rise. I even do these grounding exercises in airplanes, because even when we're in an airplane, we're still connected to the earth, because the force of gravity is still holding us in her sphere of influence. So unless you're out in space and you no longer have that gravitational pull, you can always do earthing. So take a moment wherever you are right now to tune into the sensations in the soles of your feet. Take a breath as if you could breathe with the soles of your feet and breathe earth energy into the soles of your feet. If If it feels like it's a long way down, if you are at the top of a high rise and you're reaching way down to the core, just recognize there truly is no space or time. So all you need to do is take your awareness to the earth, to that magnetic pull of the earth, and feel her drawing you gently in with that loving force of gravity that holds you here no matter how fast we spin around in space. Now imagine that you can grow roots from the center of your pelvis, from the soles of your feet, all the way down into the earth, as deep as you are tall, as wide as your arms would spread. And as you connect to your roots today, I want you to connect specifically to the roots of your business, because this is all about activating your business by nourishing the roots. So go into that place where you started, the spark of an idea, the big why you wanted to be an entrepreneur, why you want to be a healer, why you want to be a coach. What is the big why? And usually there are two of these. One that is how you serve and how you help the world, and the other one, what you want for yourself and your personal life. So tune into those roots. The what you want for you, the what you want for your clients, and that spark when you felt it in your body. This is where I am meant to be. This is the path for me. Tune into that feeling and imagine that is what you are drawing up from the earth with your energetic roots right now. With a deep breath, draw in the energy of your why, the energy of the big idea that you are bringing to the world. Imagine you can fill yourself up with this energy, with this power from within, from the center of the earth to the center of your being, the core of you, that spark that makes Ibrahim, Jim, Nick, and Kelly, and whoever else is watching this live or checking in with the replay. Tune into that special spark that makes you you, and feel how you being connected to the earth nourishes that. Imagine you can drink it through your roots, just as the plants are drinking water from their roots through the earth, drinking nutrients, minerals from the earth. Feel that energetic life force energy filling you up with your big idea until it just naturally opens the petals of your leaves, creates buds and blossoms, and grows out into this expansive offering that you are sharing with the world. And then as this offering blossoms, it's calling in those special honeybee clients who will drink of your nectar and nourish their hive. And from there, your big idea will touch the entire world. Breathe into that, my friends. Whenever you are feeling overextended, exhausted, used and abused, unappreciated, all of these feelings can be healed and nourished through connecting to that pure life force energy that moves through the entire planet, through all life, and through your own body. And if you're having trouble connecting to it from your office chair, then I encourage you to get outside and sit under a tree touch the tree, touch the earth. So we're going to do one more exercise here together today. I'm going to adjust my camera angle here. So this is all, again, this does not need to be done directly on the earth. It can be done in your office even, and you do not even need to stand. You can just fold forward in your office chair and touch the floor. Well, maybe you can depending on the dimensions. So if you're standing or sitting, start by sinking down into your seat. Your knees are bent, and just slowly fold forward and touch the earth. I don't know how well I set my camera, if you can see me. The idea is your knees are bent as much as they need to be for you to touch the earth with full palms. And then you can bring just a little bit of your weight into your hands so you're feeling balanced. And then visualize energy flowing up your feet and down through your hands. Release your neck. Your belly can be resting on your legs. Feel yourself like a battery, both recharging and discharging. Discharging the energy of overwhelm and frustration, and recharging with fresh life force energy, inspiration, integration. Take 3 more breaths in this way. Sighing it out, releasing any tension in the neck and shoulders. Breathing in through the feet and out through the hands. One more time. And with this next inhale, release the hands and slowly roll up, stacking your vertebrae on top of each other. Pause and integrate all of this fresh energy. Turning the camera back up to where I can see, and let me know how this is landing for you. And I will look forward to seeing you back here next Tuesday. Same time, same place in the Coaches and Healers Sangha. We unleash our inner mystic every Tuesday at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. And pop on over to the Akashic Academy page for Tree Gong, Wisdom from the Ancients, coming up next at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, each and every Tuesday. And if you are not already an Akashic Academy member, I hope you will join us for all of the amazing offerings. Coach Nick and Emily Harrison offering weekly trainings and full moon and new moon retreats, and so much more. We have a magazine, we have shows all week. So come on over. I will drop a link below. And thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time.